Hey, welcome back to our podcast. It's Healthy Podcast. Let me start with something that might sound a bit ridiculous. Tonight, when you brush your teeth, stand on one leg. That's it. No gym, no program, no starting Monday. Just you, your toothbrush, and your balance. And if that feels a bit embarrassing, good, because that's exactly where this episode begins. The truth no one tells you. Everywhere you look, you see the same message: lose 10, 15, 20 kilos in a few months. Transform your body fast. Get results now. It sounds exciting. It sells. But there's one problem. It's all built on motivation. And motivation is one of the most unreliable things you can build your life on. It comes and goes. Some days you feel unstoppable, other days you don't even want to move. So, if your fitness depends on motivation, you're already on unstable ground. People think they fail because they're lazy or because they lack discipline, but that's not true. Most people fail because they start too big. They try to change everything at once: diet, gym routine, schedule, lifestyle. And for a few weeks, it works. Then life happens and everything collapses. Not because they're weak, but because the system was too heavy to carry. The power of small, embarrassing habits. Now, think about this. How long did it take you to learn something that actually stayed with you? A language, a profession, a skill. Years. So why do we expect the body, something far more complex, to change in 3 months, or to learn how to change it in 3 months? It doesn't make sense. Real change is built the same way everything else is built. Small actions repeated daily over time, even if they look silly. So let's go back to that example. Brushing your teeth on one leg. What does that actually do? It improves your balance. It activates stabilizer muscles. It builds awareness. It forces you to focus. But more importantly, it teaches your brain something powerful. I can do uncomfortable things consistently. And that's the foundation of discipline. Not intensity, not motivation, consistency. Your brain resists big changes. That's why extreme diets don't last. Daily gym plans burn out, people regain the weight. It's not a willpower problem, it's a design problem. Big changes create resistance. Small habits bypass it. They don't need motivation, they create momentum. Here's where most people go wrong again. They turn fitness into punishment or chore. Strict plans, rigid rules, no enjoyment. Instead, make it a game. Do it with your kids. Challenge your partner. Laugh when you lose balance. Because if it's enjoyable, you repeat it. And repetition is what builds results. Once standing on one leg feels easy, don't add more time. Don't complicate it. Just make it slightly harder. Close your eyes. Now your body has to work differently. Now your mind has to focus more. That's progress. Not doing more, but doing slightly harder versions of the same simple thing. Real fitness doesn't look impressive. It's not. 2-hour workouts, perfect programs, endless cardio. Actually, it's small actions done daily, built over years. That's how you create a body that still works at 50, 60, or even 70 years old. The goal is not to get in shape fast. The goal is to become the type of person who moves every day, enjoys it, doesn't depend on motivation. Because once you become that person, you don't need another plan. You don't need another restart. You just leave it. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for Monday. Start today. Start small. Start awkward. Stand on one leg and brush your teeth. And let that be the first step. If this made you think differently about fitness, that's the point. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.